So jury trials in family law matters are pretty limited, meaning that a jury can only make decisions about very limited issues. So in a child custody scenario, a jury can make a decision about conservatorship, being are the parties going to be named joint managing conservators, and who is going to be given the exclusive right to determine the primary domicile of the child. Or they could name one party sole managing conservator and the other party possessory conservator. Or I guess technically, and I had a case like this once, they could name one party sole managing and not name the other party a conservator, even without terminating their parental rights. So that's a scenario where to actually go to a jury on something like that, maybe you got a child custody evaluation that wasn't positive for your client. Maybe you've had rulings by the court on other issues that were not positive for your client, or where the court has made certain comments where it makes you believe that they're really going to rely heavily on this negative child custody evaluation. We need to get that in front of 12 people that are going to better understand the fact scenario and give us a better chance. So that's where you really would want that on a child custody scenario. On a property situation, kind of the same thing from the standpoint if you're getting a bunch of negative results from the judge themselves, but the court or the jury is limited in what determinations they can make. So they can look at the characterization of property, meaning is it separate or is it community? And that can be a huge deal, obviously. The other is they can make a determination on what the value of the property is. So that can be significant. On one of the issues that we can run into on one of these closely held companies is there can be a lot of what's called retained earnings, okay? And that should be reflected in what the value of the company is. Someone else might value the company and not be looking at that issue as much as most of the time the non-moneyed spouse is looking at that. So those are significant issues that sometimes you want to take to a jury if you find that the judge is just not making decisions that are really in your favor. And that can be a really good decision sometimes. It does, however, it lengthens the process, which adds a pretty fair amount of money. So you need to think long and hard if that's something you really want to do.